what's good, man? It's MCCLOUD. Your man McLeod the realest. So I'm going to get right down to the nitty gritty. Got a little time in between sessions. I want to talk about weak men. I always get a lot of flack saying, oh, you don't be cutting the ladies no slack. You always got something to say about women, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And for the record, I don't always have something to say about women. I do always have something to say about whores, though. I do. Because real women, with the topics that I talk about, they shouldn't be able to relate. Because if you ain't in the streets getting ran through by men, you ain't in the streets being a hoe, you ain't a deadbeat mom, then you shouldn't take offense to anything that I post, because most of the stuff I post are about those type of women. So if you get mad, then that means you that type of woman. That's all I can gather. That being said, though, we're going to switch speeds today. We're going to talk about weak men. Now, again, if you've been following me, got my little series I started, Day in the Life of the Warrior King and Prince DJ Nico. And basically, it was a story about me leaving my toxic ex, baby mom / ex-wife. Well, actually, she ran out on us, thinking that, she was going to do the narcissistic shit and spin the block, I guess, whenever she was ready. But I finally cut the cord, cut her off, and said, nah, them days is done. And if you don't believe me, you can look at this screenshot right here. I'm going to give you a minute. Go ahead and read that. Yeah, she talking about, oh, you would never divorce me, and this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's the little game she played. She played them games for years. And I finally got sick of it. So that being said, we're going to talk about the weak men. And the weak men are the lame, weak cowards that know her, that know me, that know of us in Hinesville, that may have so much to say, whether online, pillow talking, behind my back, whatever. I'm going to say it the most respectful way possible. Any of you niggas that have anything to say, you a bitch, and your mama a hoe. And you won't shake shit when you see me, because you still a hoe, like your mama. Now, that being said, we're going to talk about weak men. Now, people was trying to say, oh, you and your feelings, you tender, you bitter. Nah, not really. I was tired. I was fed up of my name being lied on, or my family name being lied on. Like, her family name might not mean shit, because her dad was a crackhead, her mom was a whore, her brother's a mook, her sister's a whore. Yeah, their family name might not mean anything. But my family name means a lot, because my mama is a God-fearing, upstanding woman. My dad is a God-fearing, upstanding man. They raise upstanding and outstanding kids. So our family name means a lot. So I was not going to allow this whore to drag my family's name down anymore with lies on me or telling bullshit narratives behind my back. So that's why I addressed it. And I felt like I did it healthy through my podcast and my platform. That way I ain't get myself in no trouble. Because the old me, wanted to do other things. But I felt this would be the most healthy way. And I felt like it would help people by doing so. So, again, that being said, we're going to talk about weak men. Now, when it comes to weak men, a weak man to me are the dudes that be online crying about, oh, well, my baby mom won't let me see my kid. My baby mom make it hard for me to see my baby. Blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Now, to me, those are weak men. Because how you going to let a broad keep you from your child? How you going to let a female keep you from being a daddy to your baby? Because as you can see, my baby mom's for the streets, but I still got my baby. Because that's what real men do. You a weak man if you know your baby mama ain't shit, which that's 99.9% of y'all out there. Most of the dudes that have so much to say, your baby mom is a whore. Your baby mom is trash. But your kid live with her. Your kid, your child, son or daughter, got to see multiple men come in and out your baby mama house. He and her at night getting her head knocked against the headboard. So what kind of weak man accepts that and allows that to be around his kid? Hello? Somebody holler at me now. To me, that's a weak man, because my son was not going to be going through that. My son was not going to be with a woman that deals with multiple men, drug dealers, little trick ass dudes, weirdos, this, that, third. My child was not going to be around that because I'm a real man and I wouldn't have it. Period, point blank. You could go be for the streets, but you're not going to have that stuff around my child. But y'all weak dudes, y'all allow y'all baby mama that you know is a whole slut bag, whore, have full reign with y'all kids and messing y'all kids up in the process. You got a daughter, she grew up to be like her mama. You got a son, he grew up to be messed up because, again, he done seen multiple dudes knocking his mama off his whole life. He got to close his ears and put pillows over his ears because his mama in there getting told out the frame every night by different men. Like, to me, that's weak. As a man, if you allow that, oh, that's my time to go in there. So, that being said, that makes you a weak man in my eyes because, again, you let a woman keep you from doing for your child, let you tell it. You let a woman keep you from being a father to your child, let you tell it. Then you let that same woman be for the streets, deal with multiple men, have your child exposed to all kind of molesters, weirdos, this, that, and the third, and you ain't man enough to fight for the rights to get your baby? You ain't man enough to fight for the rights to make sure that your baby is in a good environment that's conducive for their well-being and their mental health and their emotional health? You a weak man, sir. I'm not weak by telling my truth. I'm not weak by holding my L and telling my story to hopefully help the next man not go through the same thing. Or if you are currently going through it, make sure you make the right decisions and you don't crash out and lose your life or lose your freedom behind a whore. So that's why I told my story. And again, anybody that got a problem with my story as a woman, that means you the same type of woman. You're a whore. And if you're a man, if you got a problem, then you a hoe too. It's a weak hoe in the male version. And anybody locally that feel like I said something about them or, you know, he run his mouth too much, come shut me up, please. I beg you. Because I ain't toughest nigga in the world, but I ain't never been a hoe. So please come shut me up. Because if not, then you better mind your motherfucking business and I'm going to keep telling my truth as I see fit. You did. Now I'm going to get back to my sex and finish off before my next sessions come in. Y'all be cool while y'all be cool. And yeah, take care of your health. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. You understand? He's Dipset, baby. Dipset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.